Okay, so here ls, I have a lot of files are there. Okay, I put a command ls space hyphen il file one. Just one only I'm teaching. See, it is showing entire information along with in a inode table number. Can you see this is a inode table number? This is the permissions. This is user who created it. This is the group. This is size, and this is the last modification, and file one. For example, cat file one. I read what is there. Hi. There is no change in the thing, but if you put some data, cat double greater file one. Okay, I put something like this is file one. So add some data. So modification is occur, right? So control D to save it. There is a change, right? So earlier it is showing a March 3 10:45. So yesterday I modified this one 10:45 45, but now March 4 12:05. So modification is occur immediately. It is updated in a inode table. Immediately it is updated in inode table. So this is the inode table number. So what is this thing? So in inode block we have a inode tables are there. Each table has some number. Each table contains information about what is the type of file. What is the type of file it is? It's a ASCII text file. If I have a picture, if I have a picture, then the code is different. It's a different picture. If I have a PDF, so PDF type it is like, so different files having a different properties, right? So configuration files are different files things are there. What is it? Okay, type of file it is. It's a normal file, linked file. Okay, so yesterday we created a soft link files are like that. No, it's a linked file. Okay, or maybe it's a executable file. Some files are executable files, like inside there is a program will be there in a file. So then if you run the file, it will run that program. That is a executable files. Okay, what is the type of file it is? Next, link counter means it is showing one, right? So it means it's a link. It is showing this one represent link. It is showing 7. It means inside there is some more files and directories are there. That's what it is showing is 7. It changes. See, data to having a 5 only. Okay, 7, 5. So if you see every, even though it is a directory, it is showing a inode number, and you can see D. It means it's a directory. X means it's executable. So compulsory directories are executable only. Normal files don't have executable files. Only executable files and directories having a executable X will be there. Okay, so this is a link counter. UID, what is the user ID of root? 0. GID root, GID is a 0. So like we seen in a there, right? GID UID in a slash etc plus WD. Okay, next, this is the size of the directory or size of the file. Okay, like that. So why it is 3, why it is 22? Because I add a line, so automatically size increased, size of the file. Next, if you see the last modification, only we are seeing last modification. Actually, time of creation, last access, and last modification. 3 information available. Name of the file and the data in the file. That the data in the file stores in somewhere, right? So I put a cat file one. Can you see the hi? This is a file one file. This is the data in the file. This data stores in a data block. this data stores in a data block. What is the address of the data block? So it means the data block is divided into small parts, and each part having some address, right? So the address of the data block. So when you are accessing this file, and immediately through inode table, so we'll get the data address of data block, and it display the address. This is the architecture of your file system. So again, I'm going to this. So your file system architecture contains a boot block, contains bootable files related information, where is your bootable files and where it is stores, what is the address of it, like that. Super block is a contain all file system information there. What are the partitions and all information. Inode block is specifically for information of files and directories in your system. Each file and directory has a inode number, so that number represents inode table. Okay, inode number represent inode table. Okay, this is a number represent a table. The table contains information about what is the file or a directory. Okay, what are the permissions on it, and size of the file, and user id, group id. Okay, this is a size. Okay, this is a size. Link. Okay, 7 represent link here. This is the size of the file, and this is a last modification date. File creation date, access date, and the last modification date. And each file and directory contains a data. So where is the data? Okay, where it is stored, address of data block. So that is it. Single indirect, double indirect, triple indirect. So these are linking data blocks. Like each data block has certain size. Okay, so address of the address block. Something is given, but it's a data block. Okay, so fix to that one only. Okay, so this is about your inode. I think you are clear. Can I put it clear? Okay, how to check inode number? ls space hyphen I, ls space hyphen I. If you put like this, then it will give you entire list. You can specific file like a6, for example. That is inode number a6. If you put l, means it will give you other information also. So ls space hyphen l is a very important command, or ll is. So you can use like this also. Same thing. Both will give same output. Okay. ll space hyphen l. So instead of ls space hyphen l, and then you put iar or something, so you can put ll space hyphen something like that. Okay. Something means either I z, or maybe if you want to use a or maybe d, like that. Okay. Options combination with ls space hyphen l, like this both are same. Okay guys, this is it about your inode table. Hmm. Now the question is, anybody put a question? So everyone is game, Salman and everyone is game. Good. The question is, last class we discussed about linking the files. Last class we discussed about linking the files, linking files and folders. One only. Okay. So we use a command called ln. Okay. Ln is command used to link the file. Okay. So you have to tell like a ln, and give the source file. So I'll put a source, because source file is better. The length is increasing, right? So this command is for hardlink, and ln um, space hyphen s source, destination. This represent soft link. So this is hard link, this is soft link. If you want to create hard link, this is the command, this is the soft link command. So in link, there is a two type of links are there. One is a hard link, another one is a soft link. Okay. So if you have a original file, okay, this is the original file, and if you put a inside, like you created a soft link. Okay, so you created a soft link, then it is act like a shortcut to the original file. Okay, and you can also create a hard link also. So for a files you can create both soft link and as well as a hard link. Okay, for directories you can create only soft links only. That is you have to remember. Like you can try it also, no problem. Okay. So this is the original file. You can create a soft link and as well as you can able to create a hard link. There is a difference between soft link and hard link, and relation is also there between a horizontal file, soft link, and hard link files. So what is the relation? What is the relation? What is the relation? Um, when you modify, when you modify one of the file, one of the file. Okay, so either it is original file, or maybe you are added data to soft link file, or maybe you are added a data to hard link file. Others, okay, other files get modified. Okay, so whenever you create a link, so what will happen? So because of this link, if you modify the original file, the modification applied to both soft link and hard link file. If you modify it a hard link, that is replicated to soft link and original file. If you are add some data to soft link file, that is added to hard link and original file also. So the modification is same for everything. Okay, so you can access the data from any of the file. Okay, you can access the file. So I'm talking in the way of a file only. Of course, soft link is also file and directory, both support is there. Okay, so I'm in a one way only, I'm talking in a file wise only. Okay, access the file of any, access any of the file, any of file, any of the file. Okay, so access any of the file, any file you access, you will get same data, right? You will get same data. So if you access any of the file, you'll get a same data. So this is a relation of original file, soft link file, and all. Soft link file is like shortcut. Hard link is like duplicate. Okay. Soft link is like a shortcut, and hard link is like a duplicate. So what is the differences? So what are the differences? So that comes under differences. Okay. For example, you delete if you delete original file. If you delete original file, okay, sh- shortcut. Sorry, shortcut. It's a soft link. Soft link. Okay, soft link file. I'm telling you, it's a soft link file. Okay, also deleted. Also deleted. Actually, it is also deleted, or the link is disconnected completely, so you cannot access the data. Okay, so it is not valid. Why not valid? The link is disconnected, original is not anyway there, because through soft link you are accessing the original file. So understand, through soft link you are accessing the original file. For example, you have a shortcut, so open the shortcut to open the actual file, right? So whether it is application or a directory or a file, once you created a shortcut, if you open the shortcut file, it will open the original file only. Soft link file don't store any data. Actually, soft link file don't store any data. The original data stores in original file only. Okay, in originality. So soft link file, okay, actually don't store any data. So that is a thing. So because it's a shortcut, okay? Soft link file is a become not valid. Okay? But if you delete original file, okay, hard link file is valid always. It contains the data. Contains the data. Okay, we can access the data. So that is another difference between original file, soft link file, and hard link file. Okay, next. Hmm. Size of original file changes. Okay, um, a soft link file, no change, because it does not like for example, just for example, my original file, for example, YF1 is my original file and it is 10K now. Okay, soft link file is a for example, it is 3, okay, 3, and hard link file is 10. Now again, okay, again, it is 10K earlier, now it is 3 or 3K, we can say 3K, and it is 10K. Now what happened, I add some data, it is become 20K, and it is shows 3K, and it is a 20K. So what is the difference? If original file increases, hardening file also increases. If original file data is decreased, means the size is decreased, hardening file is also decreased. Okay, but soft link file, whenever you create a soft link, the size of the soft link, the file size, same always, because soft link file does not store any data. Soft link file does not store any data. Okay, that is main difference. Okay. Next, inode value. Okay, so inode value is there. So okay, inode value, okay, is for original file. What are the inode values? Same for original file and hard link file. That's yesterday we seen, right? Okay, hard link file. Okay, so same for original file and hard link file. Okay, inode value is the same and differ in soft link file. Okay, so in a soft link file, so it is a different value you are getting. It's like a separate file. Okay, because of linking between hard link and original file. Okay, so then inode value is the same. That's why same data is there, same replicate file with different names. Names are different, but both are same files only. In a soft link file is a separate file, but there is a link to original file. If original file existed, soft link file will be valid and we can able to access the data. Otherwise it's not a valid data, it automatically move to trash automatically. Even though if you are I usually install a lot of applications and games also. When I uninstall the application or a game, so still the shortcut may show on the screen. When I double click on the shortcut, what it will say, the original file is no longer existed. Do you want to move to recycler bin? Like that it will shows, right? So same thing will happen with the your Linux operating system also. Okay, so these are the difference between um, hardlink and softlink, and this is also very important because of in a certain times you have to create a hard link or a soft link in a Linux operating system because the same changes occurs or access from one place to another place, right? Like I have a very big data is there in my one of folder, right? So then I want to access from different location. So I will create like I created a shortcut on my desktop to access from here instead of searching in a F drive or E drive. So this is also very important command and most in interviews, okay, in working and as well as interviews also there. Because of we are discussing about hard link and soft link, you must know about inode also. That's why inode become also become more important. And how to verify the inode table, so ls space hyphen l. How to get inode member, ls space hyphen I. Okay, so you will use l and all kind of stuff extra you can do, but most common to know only I know table number, that's it. Okay, we don't know actually what is there inside, so that again we have to search maybe possible. Like I already said, in Linux we cannot say cannot. Okay, we cannot see I know table like kind of stuff I don't want to say, because once you are into the architecture of Linux and deep into the architecture of Linux, you may find that one. Okay, here few things we have to do in a command. I want to ask question like first we do practically and let me see. So wait, okay guys, any questions? Okay, any questions regarding up to now? Yesterday video I think I sent already. Okay, if you don't understand yesterday practical or maybe has a doubts, please tell me the last one. Okay, the hard link and soft link creation, because I don't have much time, that's why I explained fastly. Okay, that's why I'm explaining today. And the second one is the practical part. If you are get confused, then I will repeat the practical. If you have a doubt or not understanding, I will repeat the practical. Otherwise, you can skip it. Otherwise, I will do normally. So once I will show you just for a normal purpose only. Just I'll show once. What do you want? Do you understand this
Yeah,
part?
show once.
Show
Show
once.
once.
Okay. Okay. So first of all, we need a original file. Okay. So we need a original file. We have to create it. Then you have to create a soft link and hard link also. Right. So when you create these three things, so you better to create in a separate folder, so then we can view exactly only these three things only, not other things. Okay, so next what you do, we'll observe the size of the file and um, the link status changes. Another one is Inode Observations, delete the original file and check the soft link and hard link, add the data to that one also. Okay. Last time I didn't remember which folder I created, so we'll check it once. Data 3. Okay, data 3 contains some folders. Okay. Oh, folders are there, right? These are having so many files. This also so many files. But where I created this one? Okay, slash da1 don't have anything. Otherwise, we can create mkdir first ls. So data up to 4 is there. Last time we created up to 4. Yeah, we created last time this one. rmdir rm space hyphen rf data 4. I'm going to delete data 4 and I will create it again. Now data 4 is not there here. So mkdir data 4. Just creating a directory and I am go inside a directory. So make it more simple. So this is I am in directory. Now I'm going to create a original file first. So cat um, greater singular double no problem because nothing is there inside. Nothing is there inside. Cat single greater or double greater. For original file, I put a OF1. Any file you can put a O file 1. Also you can put it. Okay. If you feel like it's very small one, then you can put O file 1 or original. You can type original also. But better to create files names which you can understandable because first time we are doing so understandable names only. For example, you put a some lazy people put a like this one and type it like this one, so you don't understand what is this, what is that, what is that. Okay, for starting, for starters, better to put a some symbolic way, so then you will understand. Okay, I am putting this is original file. Okay, then I'm checking o file 1. So always try to habituate it to verification. Okay, mainly in Linux compulsory verify after do anything, before and after. Okay, this is original file. The file is contained ls space hyphen il o file 1. So I'm checking only one file, otherwise no problem because we have only one file. So this is the inode number of this file, and this is the permission set on the file, and it is a regular file, normal file only. And link status is 1, link count is 1, root is a user, root is a group, this is the size of the file, and this is when we created and as well as a modified same time. This is the file name. Okay, now I'm going to create a soft link file hyphen s o file 1, the original file, soft link file. Make sure that the file is not created yet, so now only it will create. Okay, do not link to existing file, don't link to the existing um, file. Okay, if you already created file means you cannot link because the inode won't agree to modify new one. So link file is created. So, and also I'm creating a hardlink file immediately, otherwise we will verify. I will see. um, you can see this is the inode number and this is the inode number, so one number is different. And can you see this is a permission, it is getting some different kind of permission, like a l means it's a soft link file, linked file, it represent linked file, and that to soft link file only. And we got a executable x symbol also there, link counter showing 1 only because based on the link on user group size, now size is only 6 here. Actual size of the file is 22. Now it is showing here in softlink only 6, not 22. And it contains a now only we created after 2 minutes. So then the modified date is this one, and it is showing a link also. Yeah. This is a softlink file. It is linked to original file is a WOI file 1. ln space o file 1 and h file 1. Now I'm creating a hard link file. Now see, the inode number is same for both hard link and as well as a original file, but it is different in a soft link file. And if you see the permission set, then you can see like this. The permission set is also same, but generally it is same one only, but you can see this one. You can see earlier it is link is 1 and now link is 2, but here it is 1 only because we created a hard link. Okay, we created a hard link means same inode. On this one we have a two files. Okay, two files are there like that. It is counting like that. Okay, linking root no problem. So this is the same, and can you see this is the original file time and this is a soft link file time, and hard link also maintaining a same time only as the original file. Okay, I created now because the time almost like it will take another 1 minute. At least it should go to 34 35, but it is showing as a original file time only, not as a hard link file creation time. Okay, because both are identical with the link. Both files are identical files and with the link. Okay, size is showing it represent both are contain same data, both are having a data and same data, but size is showing here 6 only. It means it does not contain any data. It is a stable one single link to the original file, so it's access to original file only. Now we'll see if I modify one of the file, then what happened. I put a s file 1, so it is showing original file. How? Because content of original file we are accessing with the s file 1 only. I put a cat double greater. Don't forget, so you should use double greater from now onwards, because if you use single greater it replaces the data. Okay, to s file 1. Now this is soft link file. Okay, now I am trying to check data with the h file 1. Added data to s file 1, but I want to check with the h file 1. See, the new line is added here. The new line is added here. Okay, now I want to add some data to h file 1. This is original file. Sorry, I can't modify this one. It's a mistake. Okay, I will put this is hard link file. So we can modify once we are enter. We can't modify. Okay, now anyway, so we understand what it is. Can you see what are the two lines I added? It is there. What are the two lines are added into the original file? It is there. So totally 4 lines are came up. So if you add a data to any of the file, or if you add a modify any of the file, so the modification is there in all the files. Okay, but softlink file won't store any data. Softlink file is linked to original file, so whatever the data is added to original file or a hardlink file or a softlink file, so we can see same data only. We can see same data from any of the file. So that is a thing. Okay. Hmm. Next I'm going to again ls space hyphen l il. So if you see, size of the original file is increased to 88, and along with the hard link file is also 88, and both are maintained. Last modification date is same only, date and time both are same only. And if you are observe, the size of the soft link file is 6 earlier and now also 6 only. So that is the difference between your hard link and soft link. Okay, I notice same for original and hard link file. Inode is different from original file. Size of the original file and hard link file is same. Okay, and soft link file is just a shortcut for the original file, so it maintain a shortcut file size only, not original file size. We can access the data from original file, softlink file, and hardlink file also. If you add a data or modify the data in any of the file, same modification is replicated and we can see that data from there. Okay, so if you modify a hardlink file, the modification occurs in original file also, and softlink file will link it to original file, so then we can see from there. So this is about it. And the last trial is, if you delete original file, what happened to your hardlink file and softlink file? If you delete original file, and what happened to your hardlink file and softlink file? How to delete? RM. Maybe it is throw some question like, do you want to really want to delete or not? So I've given a hyphen f, so then it won't ask any questions. Silently it will delete it. So I'm going to delete my original file. I'm deleting my original file. I deleted. I deleted my original file. Now I put ls space hyphen il. Can you see? Original file is deleted. Okay. Hard link file is there, and a soft link file. It is showing with some highlighted color. And if you see earlier, it is orchid. Okay. Lost the connection. So we'll pause from here. Continue. Last part of this one. Okay, I removed original file. Okay, I deleted a original file, and we have a hard link file, and soft link file got highlighted like this. So first we'll check cat h file 1. So data is there. So h file 1 is no problem. So data is there. Can I add something to? Okay, so first we'll see s file 1, and it is showing no such a file or directory. But in the list it is showing, but it is invalid. So our system not recognizing the original file. It is original file is not there, so obviously it is telling there is no data inside, and it is no such a file or directory. So there is no value of s file 1, even though it is showing there. Like as I said, okay, if you uninstall the main application, or maybe you delete the main data, but shortcut is also a file which is linked to original one. Okay, if original is deleted, and what is the use of shortcut? When you open the shortcut, automatically will tell, so original file is not there, you want to delete the shortcut also, like that. Okay, can I add some data to h file 1? Okay, original file deleted. Now read original file. See, it is added, means the file is there, and the data is there, and we can able to add the data. Okay, so that is a thing, and it is got modified also. So if you see, this is modified. If you are added data to s file 1, so what will happen? Maybe new s file 1 will be created. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so this is about your um, original file, hard link file, and soft link file relationships, and the testing. Okay, the command we use is like, I put a, so from here mkdir here. Okay, so and I change the directory. So pwd, these are all not required, but I made it. So from here it is started actually. This is before it actually I started from here, so you can see from here. Okay, This is before that one. Okay, so I read the file and I checked it. Okay, then I started linking from here. So if I cut the verification things, okay, you may understand. So first I created a hardlink file. So no options in a hardlink file, no option, just you have to give a space, that's it. And something I miss, something I miss in here. So okay, the history star, it represent softlink file thing. Okay, ln o file 1, that's file 1. Option is f and s is there. Remember, this is the difference. Okay, maybe while I'm doing this deletion, so it's possible that line may be deleted, so don't get confused between those things. Okay, so in history the modified, so I created a original file and read the file. Okay, then I created a soft link file, then a hard link file, and I check the differences. Okay, and then here is a soft link file, add something to it, and I verified with this one and add something like this, and I delete it. You must observe few things here, as I said. Okay, the size we have to observe. Okay, that's one main difference, size, link, last modification dates. Okay, inode value differences, inode value. Okay, and if you delete the original file, what happened to soft link file and hard link file. Okay, um, so add the data to any of the file and check with other file, so then you will understand so what is the difference between original file and hard link file. It's also a common questions in interviews. Okay, and also very useful while you are working with the Linux. So this is it, guys. Anybody having doubts regarding how to create and all? Okay, can you able to do it, right? Can you able to work on it?